Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the A's versus Blue Jays Major League Baseball matchup on Friday, June the 7th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK, get 15% off. We also have products meant for people that make bigger bets, people with big bankrolls looking for a VIP style service. We offer these products, they're just not available on the website. They're still easy to get. You just got to text the number you see on the screen. They're a little more expensive than our regular premium picks, but if that's within your budget, they're worth it. So by all means, text that number. But let's get to it. We've got the A's taking on the Blue Jays. Chris Bassett comes back to Oakland. Of course, that's where he pitched for a good portion of his career. Since then, he's kind of floated around through a bunch of different teams to the Mets. He was on, he played on the Mets, and now he's with the Blue Jays. But Bassett, I think his best days were in Oakland, to be honest with you. He got injured there, but his numbers were really good. I think since then we kind of see the same Bassett from time to time, but never really on a consistent basis like we did when he was with Oakland. Maybe a lot of it had to do with that ballpark, which was friendly, and here he is, chance to pitch again in Oakland, where the A's have been a little bit to the light hitting side, and that is who they are. A little bit high on the strikeout side, averaging more than 2.5 more strikeouts per game than the Blue Jays. But the thing is, the A's, the expectations are so low. It's one thing to not have the talent like the A's don't, and that's because it's not necessarily the frontline talent. Every player that plays in professional sports is good. I mean, that's just the way that it works. But there are certain teams that have the ability through the payroll to add depth to the roster. I think almost every guy that starts, in professional sports is a good player. Some starters are going to be better than others. Some are superstars, and some are just starting professional players. And those guys are all capable. But I think as you go down into the depth, that's where we start to see it. So a team like the A's, the longer you go into the season, the more you're going to start to see these deficiencies show. So while they started the season pretty strong, as we're now past a third of the way through the season, we're starting to really see where the A's have that lack of depth and those problems. And where we really see it is their inability to string together wins. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, this is a team with very few excuses. But at the same time, these guys have very much underperformed it in an American League East, which is really, really tough. Well, I don't think they have a chance whatsoever of really contending with the top teams. Of course, they'll win a game here and there against the Orioles or maybe even the Yankees or whomever. But at the same time, when it comes to contending over the long haul, there's too many teams better than them in the American League, and I think a shot at the postseason is a pipe dream. They've been offered, pretty big deals for guys like Guerrero Jr. and Bichette, and I'm not a general manager, but I would say they should have taken it because they're way better off building for the future and having a chance to win later because they don't have a chance to win now. I think they can beat the Oakland A's, but that's about it. I'm going to take the Blue Jays here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com, 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.